Hi, I'm Dr. Kaylee Mulvihill, your favorite pelvic floor specialist, here to talk about the sticky tailbone. So if you've ever experienced a feeling in your tailbone, your low sacrum, low back area, where it almost feels stuck, as if like your knuckles, like they need to pop or crack, and you're just getting this achy, dull pain in that area when you're sitting for more than 30, 60 minutes, most likely you're dealing with a sticky tailbone, and that's actually from your pelvic floor and just hip mobility. So I'm going to show you 3 movements to unstick that area. Muscle energy techniques are a great way to activate muscles while mobilizing joints. This one in particular is for the pelvis. And the pelvis has 2 sides, the right and the left. And we do want to see them working in coordination, but also being able to move separately. So this is for anyone that's dealing with that low back pain, that tailbone stickiness. What you're going to do is find a wall where you can bring both of your feet flat against it. So go ahead and do that first. Then you're going to create a 90-degree angle in the knees and the hips. From there, you're going to pull your hip bones up towards the rib cage, activating your core and your pelvic floor and pushing that low back into the mat so that there's no space between it. Now, this is the tricky part. You're going to take your right knee and place it in your right palm. So you're going to create tension there. You're going to press your right knee into your palm and your palm into your knee. You're going to feel that tension in the front of your leg, your hip, and your core on that side. The opposite side, you're going to, so the left side, drive your heel into the wall, activating the hamstring and the glute. So for that exhale, you're going to breathe out, drive left heel into the wall, right knee into palm. Ready? Exhale. Inhale, release. All right, so you feel that tension. It's going in 2 different directions. That's going to mimic if you're walking and your hips are going into, or your pelvis is going in 2 different directions. So you'll do about 8 to 10 of those on that side. Then the same thing, you're going to switch and do it on the other side. Left knee into left palm, create tension, really push into each other. Right heel into the wall. Quadruped hip lifts. All you'll need for this one is a yoga block. This one is going to be great for those dealing with pain or stiffness in the low back, specifically near the sacrum and tailbone. So in this position, you'll come into all fours, making sure your wrist, elbow, and shoulder are stacked on top of each other, and then making sure your knees are right below your hip bones. We're going to practice a few pelvic tilts first. So you're going to think about pulling your hip bones up towards your rib cage, using your lower core and that pelvic floor. So that space between the 2 hip bones, you're going to use those muscles to tuck those hip bones up towards the ribs. So we're going to do a big exhale, pull those hip bones up, feel that tension, inhale, release it, okay? Almost like you're doing a little twerking, just in that low back, nothing else is moving. Now, you're going to take that yoga block, you're going to slip it underneath one knee, and the goal here is to lift the opposite knee up to the same height, okay? So go ahead and reset, get into position. We're going to do a few pelvic tilts here. Exhale, hip bones up towards the rib cage. Inhale, release. Okay, again, noticing we're just moving at the low back and pelvis, creating tension in the lower abdominal muscles and your pelvic floor. Now we're going to combine this. As we exhale and lift our hip bones to the rib cage, we're also going to lift that knee to match the other side. So right knee for me is on the block. I'm going to lift my left knee to match the right. Big exhale. We're going to lift, 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 lift. Full exhale out, inhale, release. All right, so it should be about a 3 to 5 count. Exhale. Inhale, release. Go ahead and do about 8 to 10 of those on each side, just making sure that we're really focusing on feeling this in the lower abdominal muscles and pelvic floor, not the glutes. Hip walks or butt walks. These are going to be a challenging movement, but very, very beneficial for those dealing with stiffness or discomfort in the low back, low pelvis area, or the tailbone. So what you're going to focus on is good posture, keeping that chest upright, core is engaged, toes are pulled back towards the shin, so we are activating our quads as well. And then you're going to move forward and backwards, walking on your butt. So we're going to come here, shifting side to side, so really creating mobility and movement in that pelvis as if you're walking, running, and helping kind of unstick that area. Again, walking forward, seeing those muscles engage, those quads, those obliques, and that core. And I am making it look easy. It is not an easy movement. You might only be able to move a little bit at a time, and you want to try to pick that leg up as much as you can as you do it, or I should say that butt bone, you want to try to pick that off the ground as you move. And you can do these for 10 steps forward, 5 on each side, or for time, kind of moving across.